TSCOD family, it's Yap time and welcome Wahid to the Yap time.
Number 7.
Yeah, number 7, episode 7. We're a little bit late today. Girls need sometimes their bathroom breaks before that we can talk.
We're moving slow.
We're moving slow today. Oh my God, we have so much spicy topics, don't we?
Yes, we really do. This is going to be a very spicy episode.
So we give everyone the time. I need to hear something to put that up here as well, that I can see the chat properly. Oh my God. So let me move that real quick. So
I love your excitement, Corby. Let's get ready to Yapcast.
Genesis, damn, 15 minutes late. Yeah. We just took our time. We said, come on, we are girls. Since when are girls on time? Honestly?
True. That's true. Princess, become Wahid's ex so you can get 30,000 worth of flowers. We are going to talk about flowers.
We are going to talk about, the flower event here. We can maybe start a little bit with that. And we have definitely to say, when we look a little bit at that list over here, first of all, I will definitely name in future. So if I make the top 300 rank and I get that wonderful pink decoration, I will tell you guys, we get a mail with a list who supported me with flowers. And I got already 3.8K flowers and people helping me with farms and everything. And I will name everyone who helped me here to get that flower rank. Oh, the boss is here as well.
Dirk says, I'm not going to show up anymore because the time isn't consistent, not reliable.
Mr. Sneaky, am I early or late?
I think on time.
You're perfect in time. And we have so much juicy content today. Murder will laugh again when I say the word juicy so often. But it is really what I have to say.
Fan.
Today's gonna be crazy, right? We start a little bit here with the flower event because I feel like the flower event, I think that event is so cool. Everything is about flowers this week, at least for the girls. And we have many wonderful girls in the rankings over here. And we have to say flower girl number 1, so well deserved, is Emma over here. And Emma made it to the top rank with 131K flowers already. And I feel like more than deserves. Oh my God, Jason!
Oh, Jason!
Thank you so much.
Give Princess flowers or gay.
Oh, Jason, thank you so much. But I can tell you guys.
Princess flowers.
That's so cute. Thank you, Jason. So we have definitely, and Emma was coming. So what we can say, Emma was coming to the official Call of Dragons Discord. I think not many people knew Emma before, and she was coming to the Call of Dragon Discord, and she was so humble. Everyone was asking for her because she got that many flowers. She's the top rank, and I think we have really girls support girls, and we are happy for Emma here. And I can show real quick what she was showing on the official Discord. She said everyone was asking her how she got so many flowers, and she just said, boring answer, it just happened to get flowers early. It's super humble.
I like that she was like, the honest answer is everyone was just clicking give. To the top one.
I think she was really the first one who figured out how the event works, was in the rankings, and everyone else, no one, we never had a kind of event before, so I think she was rank 1, everyone gave to her, and I feel like this is a well-deserved top 1 rank here, and I think she will hold the rank 1. It will be nearly impossible to lose this rank, and she's still, you see the number is getting up during the stream. Emma is really Emma on top, and well deserved.
And it's funny too because Bunny changed his name to like Emma Buddy, which by the way, Bunny's gonna be a big topic for us too later.
Oh yes, we talked yesterday to Bunny, guys. We talked yesterday to Bunny. We talked yesterday to Bunny a long time in VC, and yes, we can tell you guys, good content awaiting.
It was a good VC. But yeah, Emma's doing awesome, and it's funny because every time we check, Princess is like, my rank is going down, and like we're checking nonstop, making sure that she can get the skin.
Wahid is my biggest support in that because we will go. So Wahid is going for the blue rank over here, and then Wahid and me can make live on Yapcast the laugh heart. You know the animation you can get. We are
Yeah, we
so
want to do the
excited for that.
little like heart. Then we can port next to each other and have a cute little heart.
Yes, this will be Wahid and me. If nothing goes bad, then we I think Wednesday reset it finished, and then we can do this one. And we can annoy
Thank
the whole
goodness.
EIS server the whole time with our hearts everywhere.
I know we're like, okay, can you save us TP spots? We're trying to get Dark to save us TP spots so we can
Yes.
TP next to each other in war, and then we'll have everyone gather up at the heart. And he said no, but we
Yeah.
really tried. He
He said
said
no.
no. He said
Yeah.
he'll park us 4 flags back.
Yeah. I feel like that is not okay. I feel like when we would be the front line with that heart, more people would gather up. We could make a bet about that.
Exactly. It would be so cute.
And guys, I have finally my content creator Discord ready. I mean, it was created 1 year and months ago, but I never activated it. But now we did it that we can get from you guys directly Yap topics that we can get during the week, a little bit in contact with you. So I pinned it here in the comments. You can join our Discord, and if you accept the rules, you get automatically the role, and you can talk there and everything. So feel free to join our Discord. Everyone is very welcome.
Genesis does not like this event. It's cringe.
Oh, oh my God.
You know what though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that it's such a smart event, and whoever came up with this idea is just genius, because the event is basically let's spend money, and then these girls want the flowers, these guys want to give the flowers. It's just nonstop craziness. I think that it's very smart on their part.
I think
What
the
a money
devs make a
grab.
lot of money. I think the devs make a lot of money with this virtual flowers.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, and then you had Tans, and then Jack was like, "Oh, I got to get Tans more flowers," and then you have all the flowers coming and all
Yes.
the gold chests, and
We get so many. We get so many goldies here in EIS, all of because of the flowers. And the girls made the boys spend the money. But you know what is funny part? I had that in an earlier game, this kind of like the same event, and it was on Valentine's Day. So it was during Valentine's week. So it was even
oh
more
my
crazy
gosh.
because all the girls who had a kind of little bit said, I want roses for Valentine's Day. So maybe devs, if you listen to that, it could be a good idea for Valentine's Day. Bring up an event like this.
Oh, I don't know if we need to bring this back. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. It's costing so much money. I keep having to buy packs because I want to make sure I stay in my rank and Princess stays in her rank.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Genesis. He said cringe because Bunny left me, so I can't take part now. You guys can still send each other flowers. You just can't park next to. Actually, does it work if you're in different alliances where you park like next to each other, like against the territory?
I do think
That
you
would
need
be
just to
interesting.
be. I think you need just to be friends to send each other flowers.
No, I mean if the heart will work if you're in different alliances.
Oh, that would be interesting to. It should, but you cannot put. Maybe if the territory is touching, you can make
That's
that
what I
hard.
mean on the territory touching.
The siege towers needs to be out and no one get bombed beside.
Yeah, true. Like how cute would that be? Like having little hearts between the two that are like fighting each other and hate each other. Then all of a sudden there's hearts by their cities.
Genesis just has to move so he can park his city next. I do agree. Genesis EIS question mark? I hope one day.
We were waiting for that. Princess was saying the other day, she's like, please, I need Genesis. Bring me my Genesis.
Yeah, he's my season 1 buddy. So I count on Bunny now. And Bunny cannot be here today. We talked yesterday long to him in VC, and he gave us a lot of information. And he said we can talk about it. And he also might come to a special episode of Yapcast next week and will be live with us in the Yapcast. We will call it Two Girls and a Trap.
Or one princess, one penguin, and a bunny.
Yeah, true.
We're still working on the name.
And then he will be probably live here, but he gave us already a lot of contacts because I think that was a big thing. I mean, let's put up. I think he is in R2 rank still. Maybe is he renamed in game as well? So we have here Bunny. He joined from Echo to EIS, so that's kind of a statement. But there was a lot of stuff happening. What leads to that? Everyone knows Bunny was an R4 in Echo, etc. And he gave us some context, some infos. We are super happy to have Bunny here with us. We had a good chat yesterday. So this is definitely infos we have also here on the Yapcast for you guys today. Bunny getting too much attention. I don't like it.
It's Bunny. I mean, how could he not?
What are the current popular theme choices for next season? Corby, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
mad.
There's a vote.
I didn't vote because there is no penguins and no pandas on it. And that's the two topics I wanted.
I know Jack came in. He's like, what if we do a penguin theme? And then Derek was like, no penguins. And then he didn't put it on the list for voting. Let me see what the choices are right now.
Stuff is right. There's a big stuff going on. We are always voting for a city theme. So you can see on my gallery, and then we changed our profile pictures to the different city themes, whatever it is. It was space theme. It was, I think, Northern Garden. Oh my God, Jason G.
Oh. I love when Jason comes.
Oh, he's so cute. Thank you so much. Bunny is COD's biggest eagle, confirmed.
That's true. It's shocking that Bunny doesn't have the most flowers.
Oh my
God,
God,
that's what I'm really shocked about.
But I think, but isn't here? I mean, Jason, I saw here in the rankings at one point. Genesis is high ranked here in flower giving as well. He's going crazy, 1.9K. But I think a lot of people are holding their flowers back. So I thought Jason here as well. The funny part is I was always saying Jason's name wrong. And after the last live stream, Wahid was correcting me.
Dark. Someone take that away.
Oh my God, Dark. He's a mod.
Dark.
Venyo, can you remove that? What is he doing? He's a mod. He should be. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Tell him. Tell him. Oh my God.
Worst mod ever.
Worst mod ever.
Mod.
This is going crazy, Dark. You have to behave here. You have to behave here.
That was funny. All right, he deleted it.
Finally, as a mod. As a mod, imagine that. I have to overthink my mods. Oh, he's serious.
He's gonna lose his mod status. Wild.
Crazy
word.
I only no.
No, you didn't type what I said. That's not what I meant.
Oh God.
Wild.
Hour 5. Dark mod. Hi Shy, welcome to the stream. I'm getting banned soon, is he saying. So Matt is Shy from BTX. I need to overthink my members. Oh, he always says that.
Oh my gosh. So the themes for next season, I pulled it up before Dark was misbehaving. What theme do I want for next season? It could be Marvel, bear themes, which I guess that could be Panda. Avatar, which I don't even know. I've never seen that. Medieval, supervillains, Planet of the Apes, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Minions, or South Park.
Wait, I'm trying to put that up real quick on stream.
It's in theme poll votes.
Yeah, I made a screenshot. So now I can put it here.
I guess Panda could be bear themes.
Oh no, that is the wrong one. I have to open it here. Oh wait.
Like a panda bear. I like medieval because then I could be like a princess or something. Well, no, you can be a princess. I can be queen.
Yeah, exactly. You can be the queen.
You have to be princess.
I have to put it up here. So now you should see. Yeah, this is the which city theme do you want to have next season? So which one did you vote?
I didn't vote any because I'm upset about the pandas. Or I mean the penguins.
I didn't vote any either because no pandas, no penguins. And then when you said, yeah, panda is included in the bear themes, but I feel like we need a whole panda one.
Yeah, where it's just pandas.
I miss the Panda team. Panda in the house
Oh,
as well.
Dark, which one do you want? You know what though? I would do medieval. I think that's the one that I'd pick. Like, because I don't like or I guess Game of Thrones would be cool, but like Avatar, I don't know about that.
I
Which
mean,
one would you vote for, Princess?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made up my mind.
Planet of the Apes. I think Dark just wants us to be monkeys. He can yell about us being monkeys.
Yeah, I mean, we had one time voice chat where Doug was training his monkey call outs. So he maybe want to go back to that again, but I think we got a lot of new members. They maybe don't know yet what is the correct commands in monkey language. So we have to
Key
see.
language. Yeah, there's a lot of new people.
Go avatar theme. Then when you want to push, you just need to yell up. Yip, yip.
What? See, I don't think I've seen. I mean, I saw Avatar, but that was like a million years ago, right? I think.
Yeah, for me,
If it, I
Avatar. I mean, it was a good one, but I would not know. I would not. I don't remember all as well. But it was. I mean, Avatar was definitely a good movie. But yeah, let's go a little bit here into. I mean, so first of all, I mean, I have maybe to bring real quick because I always like to give the credits when I have that. So let me find where I put this idea and let me search that person real quick. So
says,
what?
to be honest, the themes don't have a great hit this season, but I can find something that works. Avatar is the coolest to me, or Planet of the Apes, because team names will be great for callouts. Jason says, Dark and I agreed on something. He's upset about that.
He's upset
Dark
about-
says, air, earth, wind, fire, or air, earth, water, fire would be cool.
Does anyone
Now
know?
they're arguing over who typed it first. Who agreed with who?
Who agreed with who? For sure now they gonna argue. I typed it first. Doug, please stop agreeing
No,
with
I
me.
did it first.
We
I
have
did
to
it
remain
first.
enemies. Thank you.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is a love-hate relationship between Jason and Dark. There is a little bit they like each other. They would never admit it, but there is something.
Thinks there's something.
Cat saying Genesis helped me to stay top 300 and can make the effect. Dark laugh.
Oh.
Yeah, I said you won't admit it for sure. You have now to put that with question marks, but we all know it, guys. But maybe let's go next a little bit. I mean, guys, in the meantime, you can drop a like on the stream if you enjoy your time with us here. We go now into the newest stats we have from all the servers. And
Oh, and make sure to join the Discord. The link's up above. This is our new Discord. If anyone missed it, you'll be able to kind of submit your gossip and hang out with us.
so we have definitely a new stats from all the servers, and I have to give big credits here to Paradise from MFD because he made a beautiful Excel sheet, that we can have it here. Oh, let me open it real quick.
Or MFD comes out with the best stats. Like they had that who like farmed the most, or like they were having like some kind of bot do all these awesome stats. It's really cool.
Yeah, but I was talking to him earlier because he's German as well. So big credits and a big thank you that I can use the stats here, and it looks so what I like, and you will see that when I put it up now. It is let me open it real quick. Oh, one day I get better with computers. So this is the stats, the top 24 G2 servers. And the stats are pulled on the 30th of August. And I feel like he made it so pretty, guys. We are just not looking at a boring Excel sheet. He made it pretty. He made it cool to look. Do you hear all the pings I get from the Discord? I think I have stalking paradise after. So he is from some leadership from MFD, and I talked to him, as he said, because he was publishing it also on the official Call of Dragons Discord. And we got that cool list, and I do like that because it just looks pretty on the stream, and we can show it easy. Keep in mind that stats are from yesterday, and when we look at power, it's historical power, and he counted in every account on the server over 15 million. That is important to know. Shai saying, is that stats are legit? FML? Why you think they are not legit? Why you think them? I mean,
FML. Maybe he doesn't like that.
maybe that. So when we look at this, so this is the current state from yesterday. So we see a little bit the power, so we can kind of assume. So we also know that everyone is kind of signing in for the SOS 4 season. That means 3 versus 3. So we get 6 starting servers. So, and as we know the devs, they mostly pick the 5 top power teams, and then they put any other server on it. They never did the 6 most power top. They always picked a rank 10 or 11 on it. And then mostly it was hard to do some Diplo and stuff like this. So we have to see. Greyball saying join MFD. Yeah,
MFD is awesome.
Yeah, good place to be. MFD is really.
Abda's a really good leader.
Abda's a good leader. The leadership in general seems good to me there. A lot of good people. Quokka is there, so that is a good place. 26 million shouldn't be right for us, as Shai saying for BTX. I mean, that was the stats from your server. Maybe you had some people who still need to leave or something like that. And says,
leave EIS.
Can this guy get top sugar mama stats? Who?
I think he's still going for the 30K.
Oh, for this. Oh my God. MFD Princess.
MFD Princess. No. You know what's funny is like when I was deciding where to go after Echo is I was stuck between MFD and EIS. I ended up joining EIS because I thought it would be more competitive. But it was a really hard decision because I love all the people in MFD. Like they have a really fun community there. So it was a tough decision.
So, I mean, the thing is for me, I feel like it's just from my experience whenever I had to, I talk to MFD people, or I know Abda because he's a content creator as well. Make sure to check him out also. And I mean, it is always cool to talk with them. And that's just why I kind of like the MFD vibes or something like that I can say. Everyone in MFD leadership watching stream right now because Paradise summoned us. Yeah, big credit to Paradise. I talked to him earlier. We had a fun talk. We talked a little bit about what is coming on, but we won't go into top 6. That Diplo situation too scary up there saying. So I mean, I cannot say much about Diplo. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know who is on the same KVK, but we can probably say, I would say Echo, EIS, WB, and Rage is safe in the top KVK. That is what we can kind of assume. BTX depends. I know that Shai said that they are losing more power, or maybe he said it's not so accurate. So I don't know. Maybe some people are still on the server who haven't migrated out yet or something. Then there's NTS. I mean, NTS plays coordinated. We were allied with them, and they are all in voice chat together. So A to G got super strong. NA, I think, did they drop a little bit of power, but they got also the Tim group, etc., which is very active. Then we have WAO, we have ROG, we have MFD here, 25IW, Apex is the merge of BXS and EVG, became super powerful as well. So the
great leader till he decides to bum rush across an ice bridge packed with 1 million Chinese. Oh my goodness, that must have been quite the experience.
Oh, thanks for the subscribe.
Thank you.
Daibakudio? Oh, do I say it correct? Hopefully. Or Dark is getting upset.
I don't see it on my screen until late. Oh, Dark's upset.
Yeah, notice how Wahid ignored my reply. Oh, here.
It wasn't a tough choice. I just said we'd never ally Echo or TFS, and it was confirmed. That's true. I asked Dark. I said, would you ever ally Echo or TFS? And he said, no, never. And then I was like, okay, well, that's good.
Grade 2 Dark Zero. Oh my God. We are 160 players with low migration score, maybe 25, 26 billion, but I doubt we will be in top KVK. Why do you doubt that you will be in top? So I heard some, I mean, there are some rumors out. I mean, Arise made already a meme in the morning, and Arise updated me, and he said, yeah, I think it was Shy on the COD general chat, kind of joking. So, but when he's here, we can maybe ask him, was it a joking that you skip a KVK? Because I think Arise made this meme here about we are going second KVK probably something, and if there are maybe skipping or something like that. But then Arise sent me also the screenshot here that BTX registered, but he said he will keep an eye on it if they kind of keep onto that they registered or not. But I think BTX will play this KVK, right? Is what I assume.
Arise's memes. He works, I don't know how he comes up with some of the stuff, but it's so clever.
Arise is just dedicated. Arise is dedicated. He said he has to now to put much more work in with all that censoring and that stuff, but he don't give up. Now we never skipping KVK. Okay, so good morning, Jay. Welcome.
Hey, Jay.
We need send Jay get well better soon because he's a little bit sick, and I hope he feel better soon.
Yeah, that's the worst too.
I don't think BTX is skipping cat. Yeah, I was thinking the same, but I mean, if BTX is not in the KVK, who else? I mean, honestly, they have basically to make the cut here on the top 6. I feel like that would be a good mix here for the top KVK.
Yeah.
NTS, BTX, Rage, WBEIS, and Echo. It would be cool, but as we know, the devs, they never put the 6 powerful, strongest kingdoms together. It never happened. They always, the 6th server is always something which kind of, yeah, is a little bit lower in power. And you have also, I mean, this stats here is also very, very important to know. I mean, the thing is, people saying we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, but at the end of the day, I mean, the KVKs ago, we had so many Diplo against us or whatever it is at the end what it is. So, but you have also
those are things you just can't control.
But these stats are also, I mean, average power in Echo is 173 million power. That's the average.
That's insane.
EIS 160 million, WB 149 million, Rage 148 million, BTX 141 million. I feel like the average power is kind of cool as well. I think I never saw that in stats. We know the stats like the 300 million plus, 250 million plus, 200 million plus. But I think the average power is kind of cool to have as well. I feel like that's a very cool stat. Paradise doing a great job, and he made that also colorful. I do really like that. It's just nice to look at it. Hi, Joker, welcome.
Hey, Joker.
Nida SP, we are not skipping BTX. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think BTX will make it in the top KVK. Because who else? Who else would make? Maybe A2G or an A. WAO, ROG.
But and then they're going to have some smaller ones thrown in, so that'll be interesting to see.
I mean, and then the second KVK will also be a huge one and very interesting.
Lady K!
Lady K, welcome!
Is your town hall over? Apex had a town hall going on.
I was talking to Slore and I said, how can you schedule a town hall when we are having the Yapcast? And then he said, yeah, it's going fast.
Yeah, and then Princess is like, just talk fast.
Just talk fast.
Well, it's funny because Apex had their town hall, TFS has Row, which I don't know how Jason's here. He might be doing the 2 headphone thing. But everyone is like, all this stuff going on between 11 to 12, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like, everyone needs to talk fast, and then we'll get here, and then it will be great. So we kind of started a little late too.
Yeah, and then we had time a little bit to start everything late, to be a little bit, do our girl stuff before. But I have really to say, I mean, the Roots of Wars, we have to be honest, that you are so, that the power gap is so big that Roots of War is not really a Roots of War. It's just kind of like trying to get as much points as possible. Lady K saying no more love letters. Maybe we put them at one time back. We have just to be careful. We have just to be careful that we
Yeah.
censor everything correctly. I think
Yeah,
people
we have to be
are now
very
also
careful.
warned. They are also warned about the love letters. Apex
Yeah, like, by
versus
the way, your
TFS.
love letter will be there. Oh, that would be
Apex.
interesting.
It would be. I mean, here TFS still at 18 billion here, but 127. So we will see. I mean, I know that Guns and Jason working on a plan how to rebuild everything. So we have to see. There may be some more people coming. S Raven here just subscribed. Thank you for subscribe.
Thank you. I don't know, Dark. The rumors of Rage WBEIS allying if they meet Echo is going wild. I don't think that will happen because I mean, Dark and KT get along, but Dark and Does they don't get along. So I don't know if I'd see that.
I mean, we will see. What is the ally situation? Oh my God, that's wrong. TFS is 16, not 18.
Thank you.
Jason, thanks for super chatting. Oh, that's so generous
my
from
goodness.
you, Jason. Much love to
That's
you.
really
That's so generous.
nice.
You're 16 billion right now?
Oh.
But I mean, Jason, you already said it. TFS is still here, and I think people have to. People think, okay, TFS, yes, they had a bad phase and they lost people, but they have still Jason and Guns, and they will rule it. I tell you.
We were talking about that the other day. Like, there will always be, if there's Jason, there will always be a TFS.
Yes. And I feel like people, you go always through phases. I mean, EIS, when we migrated to the new server, we had lower power and stuff as well, and we don't have 200 people. It was just impossible. Sometimes you have phases in a server. You have to figure out, you have good phases, you have bad phases, you go through the bad phases, grow stronger, and then you're back. I think TFS will always be there. As long as Jason plays the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Jason's such like an entertaining person that I think that that's always going to have a lot of people.
Greyball saying TFS literally can't die. I do agree. Call of Franks without TFS is not Call of Dragons. So Jason, there's no option.
It's true. You need to have a TFS. Dark says I Diplo win against Echo. I would too. I would fully support that just to destroy them.
By the way, what happened to NA? I mean, I think NA got kind of rid of some dead weight as well, and they got a team group. So let's see how they will do. I mean, but when we look at these numbers here, when we look at these numbers, you see clearly here. I mean, BTX is still in a good slot, right? With the 200 million plus, with the 250 million plus, with the 300 million plus, with the 150 million plus. So I feel like BTX is still in a good state, and kind of, I think BTX will be in the top KVK. I mean, I would be wondering, unless they kick more people, right? That is still something.
You know, it's interesting because when we were talking about who might lose the most people, I was thinking BTX, but I mean, they're in a good position.
I think but I think they lost, weren't they 30 billion before? And it's kind of like 26 billion now?
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's some, but I don't know. I thought that they'd have like a mass exodus, like a bunch of people would leave.
Hi, Deku, welcome.
The lights went to NA, Joker says. Yeah, that's true. But the lights haven't been super active ever since Neff left. I think that they really enjoyed having that like arch enemy that was Neff, but once he left the game, they kind of lost steam.
Shai saying we aren't kicking more. So this is that will be kind of the score of BT. So it depends if maybe NTS, NA, A2G, WAO recruit more players and kind of, but I feel like this, I mean, the Diplo will definitely be interesting. I mean, oh, Paradise in the house. I might have just noticed that I F up on the sheet. Everything is wrong except Echo. I sent you a new one on Discord. Oh my God.
Everything is wrong.
Paradise is so cute. He's so cute. Okay, let me see.
I appreciate that he admitted it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that he said, you know what, I messed up. I appreciate that.
Okay, let's see. You should see now the new
one.
Okay, we go to the new. Oh my God, it is a little bit different. Okay. Okay. But now the numbers now it's confusing me totally because the numbers are now Paradise. Now I am confused. Where's number 5? BTX. This
Apex
confused
is
me more
13.
with the numbers, you know? I know. Wait, we got a new one. Yeah,
I was
perfect.
gonna say, here's the new one. We kicked 35 players, though not any of our 150 million plus, except one.
Okay, so now we have the new stats, guys. Fixed it, new one, Paradise. You are the best. Much love. I do appreciate so much we get that. EIS in the game of wanting balanced KVKs a matchup for everyone other than Echo. I mean, we have to say this thing. Okay, so BTX is rank 7 now. Okay, so but rank 7 and 6 is closer. We will see. We will see.
King Yami, hello.
Now it's finally. Where's my hello? Yummy, you're super welcome as well. FWY looking interesting. They have so many 30, 40 million. Okay, I have a question. Who is FWY? Did they renamed?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't think I've even heard of them.
Server 515 is. I'm super surprised now. Dark, we literally had a KVK and it wasn't balanced because me and you can't work together. That's also true, Jason. You see, you and Dark one time, maybe if for the purpose of a good KVK, TFS and EIS have to ally. Will we see that in future?
That will never happen. That will never happen.
I still believe it's possible.
I don't think it is ever possible.
We need some time. We just need an enemy that we just need an enemy that Doug and Jason hates both so much from the bottom of their hearts, more than each other, that they ally.
That's Echo.
Yeah.
They both hate Echo so much.
After saying it's a brand new Chinese alliance, and they already made it on server 515 to be. Are they even able to join the SOS4 with us?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be crazy. A new rising star. Oh, okay.
515 could be good if they balance the international and Asian stuff. See, that's the thing that a lot of these alliances where they kind of mess up is that you have to balance the Asian contingent with kind of a North America, Europe contingent, because otherwise you're going to have this huge uptime, but then you're going to have this downtime that's even worse. So I think that's kind of tricky, and some alliances have done well with that, but a lot haven't. Petzilla says, what would you prefer, Dark? Echo or TFS? Let us play with Jason once, and then we hate him again. Jason says TFS and EIS will never ally. Princess, I think you're muted again.
Yes, I'm muted again. Probably, you're right. I like... Thanks for subscribe, the Lord GN. I like the top 6. What does that meaning? Because BTX happy not being in the top KVK, or what you're going to say? I mean, BTX, come on, stay in the top KVK. 5 with us. Hello, Jason. How are you feeling today? Maybe lose in. I do not understand what Kirito is meaning again.
Yeah, I don't know. Shiba, Nankin is Shiba. I keep trying to get him to join EIS, and he doesn't listen to me.
FWY will be in the 3rd bracket most likely since the T4 power. And that is what I mean. Oh, thanks for the subscribe. Do appreciate it. So,
thank you.
So here the thing is, I feel like when they are so new, they have definitely probably a lot of, and you see here power-wise, I mean, they have probably some big Krakens here, yes. But I feel like still, it would be, when we look here, this is 25, or is that, look at the numbers here of BTX. They have that higher power players, so it would not be fair if they would end up in the big KVK.
Jason told us his plans in an Echo EIS TFS situation a couple days ago. Oh! I'd be interested to hear what that is. Oh, Paradise, welcome.
Welcome, becoming a member, Paradise. I do appreciate that.
I love it.
Oh, thanks so much for the support. And he supported me even with the Excel sheet. It was so nice from him.
So nice. We should be tipping you, Paradise.
Yeah, exactly. For doing, I said to him, finally we get some cool stats that are looking a little bit cool with some colors and not that plain white Excel sheets. And he made it so cool and so pretty. And I do like the average power. I feel like that is a good indication. You see also here, I mean, BTX average, or is it 25 IW? No, that's BTX and 25 IW, but the average of them is very low. So I hope the devs won't put them because of the total power in the big KVK. I mean, that would be, oh my God, imagine that. Only way you will defeat Echo is by boring them to defeat.
So I think that we have a shot. I think that the players that we have so much animosity, so much anger towards Echo, that they will do anything to win that KVK. And I think that level of passion and that level of like, oomph to it is going to make a difference in a KVK.
Paradise saying, check Discord again. We have a new list. We had to correct something a little bit, but so BTX average power is 157 million. Look at this.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
But Shai said he expect that they are not in the top KVK, but with this stats, you should be in the top KVK, right? So if that is finally, if that is the right one.
Deku says the plans,
Godzilla!
Jason's plans are ally one, shit on the other, backstab the friend. Those are quite interesting strategies.
Oh, sure, might last 8 hours instead of 4 hours. And saying to you,
Oh,
hate towards Echo because they are the best for
legitimate reasons.
legitimate.
We'll get into this more with Bunny and when we kind of talk about his rationale for leaving, but Echo's just very toxic and their leadership allows it. And I think a lot of us kind of have that hatred towards that. But at least that's my rationale. You know, I mean, everyone can have their different rationale.
Shai saying, I will be straight up honest. Current EIS is the closest one to win versus Echo, but I don't see it happening in 1 versus 1. Echo recruitment this season is just ridiculous too. I mean, Echo, you just see it here. Average power 173 million, guys. This is crazy. And that's the average player. So this
Yeah.
is crazy. And I mean, why do I lose that here now? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So we're still on stream, right? Okay. I lost here the chat for a second. Oh my God. God. Please, no Wi-Fi deconnections. We cannot afford this right now. Apex on top.
I know, right? That's the last thing you need is to lose Wi-Fi. Apex on top, Lady K. I do love Apex because they're kind of my BXS friends. So I love them.
Me too, and I think they did a great merge. So we will see them rising too. So yeah, the thing is for me is Shai saying EIS Rage WB though is confirmed win. I mean, Sorrow just subscribed. Thank you. I mean, we have to see how the Diplo is, but I feel like people who does Diplo wins cannot later complain about when others do Diplo wins. That is my opinion to that. That is what I'm just
Very
saying.
true.
What is the outcome
Vanyo is
supposed to be?
simping again.
Danny, Lady K on top. Yeah, I mean, Apex got also Lady K, guys. Lady K joined Apex. That is,
and she is awesome.
She's
we love
amazing.
Lady K.
She's amazing. I'm excited to see Echo on the defense next season. Should be fun to watch. We haven't seen a 30B Crack Kingdom defending yet. I mean, Echo is an outstanding alliance in Call of Dragons. The power they have, the resource healing they have, the members they have. This is a powerhouse. And whoever I played against Echo multiple times. This is crazy play against them. They have every hero's max, every artifact, they resource healing like crazy. It is a nightmare play against them. But I mean,
oh yeah.
So it is always, it will be cool, fight them again. It's always cool. Oh my God, Jason!
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, Jason. 50 gifted membership, guys. This is crazy. Oh my God.
That is insane. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jason.
That is amazing.
That is amazing. Now we have a lot of ping.
We're gonna have 50 ping, but it's kind of fun. You get to see who's subscribed.
Yeah, true. All the subscribers can only get that.
I love that
Oh,
Diablo got one. That's kind of
yeah.
funny.
But Diablo super chatted last
Jason, you
stream.
got one.
Jason got one.
Jason got one for Jason.
Bad boy. He will be happy. Andrew will be
Andrew,
happy. Andrew will be happy.
Octavia.
Oh,
Decker
that's
says, Jason, we might have to remove your dolphin status. Oh, W
oh.
Jason, W Jason.
Yeah, really W Jason. I mean,
That is
Prey got
awesome.
one too. Yeah, Prey.
Praise God.
But Prey is coming here. She's gifting membership. That is always or super chatting. Prey already helped me a lot. I have really to say that. Prey already supported the channel so much too. Still going. Paradise
So
Day.
it's gonna go for a while.
Oh, Renya
Vanyo!
got one.
Yay! He needed one. Never mind. We'll see if Genesis gets one. He keeps trying for one, and he never gets one.
I hope he don't get.
I hope he doesn't get it. Oh my
Because he gets always so annoyed when he don't get one. So I hope he doesn't.
That's true.
Oh,
Oh, Jason! Forever dolphin.
not soon. Oh my god.
We're all gonna be crashing
Oh,
out.
thank you so much, Jason. I mean,
That is awesome.
oh, thank you, Jason. Oh my god.
That
It's
is
going
awesome.
so crazy. It is just like when I watched the gun stream last time and he was buying all his his pets. Did you watch that stream? It was crazy. And he said, no problem, it's just boom, 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 easy. And then I buy them all and
Oh, yeah.
he was
And then the look on Gun's face was
yeah,
so
and Gun's faces.
funny.
I think everyone was sitting in front of that live stream and was thinking he's just buying that. And then he bought that all the 2 stars and pet coins were floating. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was. I just love Gun's reaction. And then Jason was like, "Are you still streaming?" And it got quiet, And Gun's face was just like, "Yeah."
Jason was buying everything possible. He even bought, I think, 2 stars to make the talent 3 stars and stuff like this. This is a crazy level of spend. I think Jason has now 13 pets with 3 stars or something like that. He has crazy pets now.
Oh yeah, he does. By the way, so Enchantress from BTX just messaged me, and she said we didn't lose people randomly. We are cleaning up accounts that lost interest in the game, which were just dead weight. So they didn't lose any large amount of people.
Yeah, I think they just looked at the merits and who were fighting and stuff like that. And I do think that's how they cleaned up. They had that kick list and then they said some members, it's probably we want to play competitive. So I mean they experienced now against Echo, etc. how hard it is to fight, and for that you need good fighters. And I think that is definitely the right step to do. Go a step back, clean up your dead weight or your members who are not performing like you should perform when you are in the top KVK, and then get some new members in, right?
And you need to have those active members. I mean, just because someone's high power doesn't mean that they're going to contribute more than someone who's lower power. I mean, oh, Bunny's in the house!
Bunny!
Jason G. Ooh. Oh. Bunny, he said earlier that it's tragic that you don't have the #1 flowers too, Genesis.
Yeah, that Genesis and Bunny can make the laugh more hard as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, when Bunny is now in the house, it's your lunch over, Bunny.
Yeah, is your lunch over? Do you want to come to voice?
Oh my god. He's not ready.
He's gonna be like,
He could, but we can also do it next week in a special episode. It is up to him, but we can maybe go a little bit. So
Jason, your e-girl is here. Buddy.
So let me find him real quick again, and you maybe can say a little bit about the context. Since we already talked about earlier, so I'm still out having lunch. Just tuned in. So this is here Bunny. Bunny, the newest members in EIS. And maybe, Wahid, do you want to give a little bit of context? We talked yesterday to Bunny. We had a cool VC together. You give a little bit of context and you tell me when I need to show the screenshots and stuff like that, okay?
Absolutely. So Bunny is awesome. We were in Echo together. We were in TFS together. He is so funny. Like if you ever see a uwu, it's gonna be from Bunny. He is the biggest trap within Call of Dragons. So I almost feel bad like saying he's a guy because everyone thinks he's a girl. But he's awesome. And he recently left Echo to join EIS. And that was something that people never saw happening. They were really surprised because he's been kind of that counterpart to Saad for a very long time. So really what happened is kind of similar to what happened with me. And that was that Bunny kind of expressed concern about the toxicity and some racism going on and some stuff that, you know, that he wasn't happy about, especially stuff that came from Mubin, which again was the same issue that I had, was that you had people who are just talking so personal attacks. And Princess and I have talked about this. The personal attacks just aren't okay. It goes to that next level where it's not okay. And so he brought up his issues. And Saad and Tempe kind of brushed it off, saying that, you know, Echo's a free place. You can do or say what you want, you know. Echo doesn't police what people do. So then Princess actually, and at the same time, because people were making like really like sexually suggestive comments towards me, changing their names to stuff about me, changing their names to stuff about Dark, it was like next level. So Princess actually had reached out to Saad about some of it. And, you know, because she said, and Princess, maybe you can kind of sum up what you had said to Saad.
Yeah, it was just like I talked to Bunny yesterday, and we just had it a little bit about how do I say the word correct? Toxicity. And I said, it is for me okay to hate each other, you know? If you don't like each other as alliance, if you don't like each other as leaders, as members, whatever, slaughter each other on the COD Discord about calling you the worst fighters, the worst leader, the worst whatever. About being turtles, being dead or whatever, but I didn't like when it went so personal. And then I reached out because it was in the KVK with us. It was the world chat the whole time. And I said, why can we not just keep the personal stuff out? Personal informations, DMs got shared and stuff like that. And I said, just keep like the personal info of people out. You can talk about the person as a fighter or as a whatever, you know? And I was bringing that up, but I never heard something back. And then just Bunny said me yesterday, yes, it was shared in our 4chat and laughed about. And I mean, that kind of made me. So first, that my DMs get shared because I never shared a DM of them or something like that. And not answering is one thing. I mean, that is on them. But laughing about it, that kind of means they really don't care about it. And that was for me something which I kind of feel like is not good to have that attitude, but that is my personal opinion about it. Fighting wise, Echo and with their strong player and everything, they're super good, and they have my greatest respect for that. Yeah, for the other thing, that is just for me something.
That kind of made me sad when Bunny had told us that. I mean, that kind of made me sad that they like laughed at your message because it was like at the time, like she was like, you know what, I have to say something. Like it was like she kind of dug deep and made this heartfelt message about this because it was really bothering her. And then to like hear like they just posted it in our 4chat and laughed at her.
Yeah, for me, it's just like, you know, it was like, we can still yell at each other, banter each other on the world chat and stuff like that, but keep the personal infos out. And so I thought, okay, from a leadership, that kind of level, you can kind of expect that there are some rules which at least keep the privacy, in my opinion. But I know people see that different, and it's totally on everyone else how they want to do it. But I definitely do not like it, and I will never agree with something like that. I feel like that is a behavior which is not cool. But on the end of the day, it is, I can't change it, but the only thing I could do was kind of addressing it to there. So yeah, seeing that it that it gets shared, laughed about, and no one cares about is another thing. But it's up to them, you know. At the end of the day, I said what I had to say because I felt in that KVK it was so super annoying. Seeing the world chat the whole time with that personal stuff. Yeah, if that makes them happy, I do not know what is going on in the mind of people who have to do something like that and kind of yeah, sharing personal stuff which is really in DMs shared, which is whatever. That is really something I cannot understand. But and I think that is what Bunny kind of addressed there as well, like you said, right? I mean, we can maybe, yeah, you can maybe give a little bit the context to the next screenshot if you like.
Lady K says, Echo has a lot of solid people. I think that there's just a few that really have put a bad image on the whole lines for toxicity. I don't get the hype on publicly, personally attacking someone. Yeah, and that's absolutely, you know, I mean, there's some really good people in Echo. I mean, there are a lot of people that I was really sad to leave. I'm sure there's a lot of people that Bunny was sad to leave. But at the end of the day, your leadership is what represents your alliance. And by being in an alliance like that, it's almost like you're saying that's okay, because that's your alliance. So the next screenshot, what had ended up happening was after he kind of went to Saad and Tempe and told them this stuff isn't okay, and basically saying, like, I don't respect you anymore, and calling out issues that he saw, then he was demoted from R4. And I don't know, Princess, if you want to read
Yeah,
what happened.
I can put it up because it was shared also on the Call of Dragons general Discord, so we can put it up here. I think it was. Do you want to read it or should I read it? I do not.
No, you can go ahead.
So it was kind of Bunny was sharing that on the COD Discord, and it was like, so I'll keep it short. The TLDR is, I do believe it's time for you just to be a member in Echo. I do have various reasons for this decision, primarily our loss of respect and leadership, specifically towards Tempe and I. Again, as I mentioned in the past, that means a lot, and it has not been forgotten. It's a main point that has kind of been driven into the ground. Also, in shown what I'm following up, I've just noticed that you haven't really been as around as active with shell work and some other small tasks I did expect, or at least based off your last convo, did expect. That's totally fine, but I'm to believe this it's because of the lack of respect. There is no lack of care to do such things. Last bit for now. Before I dive into more, it's clear you enjoy, I cannot say that word.
Agonizing.
Yeah, Tempe and I, and well, enough is enough. I'm totally cool with personal opinions, but every little detail from either us have been nitpicked at, and it's a bit too much for at least myself to be bothered with. I'm dealing with enough as is, and would prefer not to have that around. Up for discussion, and if I'm completely mistaken, then correct me. But I do know you were never like this before. And it's only as of late I've seen this version of Bunny, and I'm not a fan personally. And he said, all good, I have nothing to say. And then, alrighty. I think that was kind of the situation when the off-forcing happened. Correct?
I mean, yeah, and that's, you know, that's what Saad had sent him when he was kind of demoting him from R4. And, you know, it was because he kept calling out this, you know, Mubin stuff and what Chief was doing, and both these people were saying racist stuff and personal attacks and all that, and he just kept, you know, calling it out and saying, you know, this isn't okay. I don't respect you for allowing this, and stuff like that. Same kind of thing that I did, you know. I mean, I went to Saad so many times about this stuff, and every time he just kind of brushed it off, and he's like, yeah, but they say stuff too. And I'm like, yeah, of course EIS does, but EIS doesn't go to that personal level. And I'm sure some people do. You know, I mean, EIS isn't like an angel, but to go the far route that they went during that KBK and attacking me, what have I done to anyone? Right?
I mean, I do think in that we have definitely to say Echo has a lot of cool people as well. Don't get that wrong. It was just kind of the part that it was nothing done against it. And they have to position themselves. If they say, okay, we come from a history where there was not much free stuff that people could act where they wanted, and they want to do it different, I think that's fine. I feel like the personal stuff should be kept out. Just keep it game related, and what the people are what people want to show by their own in public is okay, but what people want to not show by their own in public and which is not public, keep that for them. That is my opinion about that. That's why I always ask people if I can share something or only use stuff which is really public. But on the other hand, you have to say, really, they are good fighters, and I'm happy to be facing them in the next KVK again and fight them and have a good time. And they have a lot of cool people over there, a lot of good fighters and amazing personalities. So you cannot judge them by all, I think. But that is just a context, what Bunny told us yesterday in the VC, right?
Stick. And then what ended up happening next, which happened like a month later, was that Bunny made kind of a lighthearted comment about Tempe, like teasing him a little, and it was instantly deleted. His roles were removed. And at that point, you know, he was kind of like, which I don't know, do we have that screenshot of when he reached out to Dark and he was just like, any space in EIS? I don't know that we do.
I think we have this screenshot, a message from Tempe, that was kind of like, Bunny, after reviewing recent behavior intentions, it has become clear that your actions and outlook are not aligned with the growth and positive direction of Echo. As an alliance, we value teamwork, respect, and a shared commitment to progress. Given that, we are asking you to migrate off Echo before the season begins. This decision is final and is being made in the best interest of the Alliance and its members. We wish you all the best moving forward. And I think then he was tagging Dark in the COD Discord and saying, Dark, do you have a room in EIS for me?
And crazy is that the message didn't even come from Tempe. It came from Baby Cakey. Like, isn't that like, I don't know. It should have come from Tempe or Sod. I feel like that's such a cop-out. Like, that they wouldn't reach out to their member and instead have it come from Baby Cakey, who says a message from Tempe. Like, that is like the great, like,
true.
that is the craziest thing that I've ever seen. Yeah, Lady K, that is wild. I definitely agree.
Lotte saying, Princess, have fun on stream today. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed the time, even if it's a little bit tension here. And I know not everyone, but this is just the background, right? I mean, if an XR4 of Echo joins EIS, that is kind of a statement. If you join from Echo to EIS or from EIS to Echo, it is always a statement.
I see. It's because Bunny blocked Tempe and Sod. That makes sense.
Ah, okay.
So they couldn't message him. Okay, that was my bad.
Oh, sorry, here, love from WB.
I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand. I was like, why would it come from Baby Cakey? All right, that makes more sense.
Much love back to WB. I love WB. Elega and his team.
So then it was funny. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just reading Deco here. Weird that they value respect as an alliance but can't show it. I mean, I think you have really to say the most of their players are respectful. The most of their players are super cool people. They are super fun to talk. You can really have and enjoy a good time with them. For me, it was just a little bit kind of like that one KVK, and I can only hope, and that is what I want to, maybe we can just, the past you can never fix, but you can kind of decide new how you want to be and act together in the future. And I can just hope we will definitely, when we look at this big list here, it is most likely that the top 1 and top 2 team now will be in the same KVK. So why just not make a cut and move on and leave that stuff out next KVK? Just we can, as I said, we can banter each other, we can yell at each other game wise on the world chat and keep that personal stuff out, and then it's maybe at the end of the day solved. Could be. That's what I hope for.
And it was funny because, you know, then Bunny had reached out to Dark right away, and it was funny because Dark called me, and then I ignored him because I was eating, and then Dark was like, why are you not replying? And I was like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And then he called me again, and I answered because I was like genuinely worried. And then he's like, so Bunny wants to join. And I was like, what? Wait, what? And he kind of explained everything to me and, you know, asked my opinion on Bunny. And obviously, you know, I love Bunny. And I was like, yeah, you got to take him. You got to take him. But it was definitely kind of funny. And yes, Banyo, thank you for posting that Discord. Please do join our Discord. We'll have yaps there. And we'll also, you're able to submit kind of the gossip privately.
I mean, it was for me surprising as well. So we got sent in the recruitment channel application for a bunny. You know, it was literally in the recruitment channel, and I was like, oh my God, Bunny will join us because I only know Bunny as a kind of fun person, you know, and I know Genesis like Bunny a lot, and so I knew Bunny must be a good person because I know Genesis for so long. Um, and then I was
And
kind
when
of like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I only know Bunny because everyone was talking about him that he's always using girl avatars, and but he isn't a girl because even I thought at the beginning he's a girl. I thought that as well.
everyone thinks that it's so fun. I think it was Alibaba or Diablo who was like, "Wait, he's not a girl." And then someone joked and they're like, "Oh, he got catfished." Well, but it was interesting though, because so we had a long VC with Bunny, and he kind of like gave us a lot of background information and everything that happened, and just tell you guys we're probably going to do a special episode with Bunny in the next couple days, so you guys can kind of hear from him. But one thing that he said that was really interesting to me was that even a lot of recruits said that they wouldn't join Echo because of Mubin being R4. And they didn't even agree with how he was acting. So I thought that was really interesting.
And saying that this is not what you want, what you not should hope for. You should hope for blood for it till Echo disbands. Personally, I do not want to. No, that I do disagree in that because Echo is a strong and powerful alliance, and we need that in the game that we have cool competition. And if it is only that, as I said, they are good fighters. They have a lot of good people. If that stuff kept out in future, there is no issues. Then we have all fun together, and we fight our battles on the battlefield. And I mean, last time we have to make something up. Echo was great. I mean, we had a big power gap, I think it was 3 or 4 billion power gap when we fighted them the last time. So it was rough, but now we got a little bit closer. So yeah, now I'm super excited, and then we can just have good fights and good war. That is what we here for in a game.
Lady K says it threw me for a loop when I found out Bunny was a man. And Gut says, wait, Bunny's a guy?
Yes. I can confirm now because he was yesterday in VC. So I can confirm he's a guy. Bunny, I know I like you, but you know also what I thought about the whole thing, and you also did really mistake in this relationship. I hope you will be more happy now. We are still friends. A lot of love from me to you. Oh, that is nice, Carito. Find your enjoyment again.
Very nice.
I think it was really hard for him too to leave Echo because he had a lot of friends there and he was there in leadership for such a long time. So um and I'm 100% sure he values still a lot of people there. That is what he said. He
Oh,
has so many
yeah.
friends
And I
there.
mean, we came from TFS Echo. So a lot of those players we've been playing with since season 2, maybe even longer. So, it's not an easy decision. I mean, when I had left, it was a very hard decision. When I originally left, I just quit the game, because I couldn't even leave. But then when I came back to the game, I was like, okay, like this is too much. But it's a very hard decision when you do something like that because when you've been playing with the same people for so long, and especially him and Saad were really close. I mean, it's not an easy thing.
I mean, but that is very nice here from Kirito what he said, and I think I mean I'm super happy Bunny joined us. He really from yesterday was already a super fun VC, and he's pretty chilled. He's cool to talk to, and so I was happy because I said sorry, English not my main language. So if I sometimes can say a word correctly or don't know the right vocabulary, and he said no worries, me neither. So it was. Leaving an alliance you've been loyal for so long is never easy, Lady K saying. Yeah, I mean, I can understand.
Very true.
Ayano Kochi got Snoop, go back to yes.
Jason and Saad breakup broke your heart. No, it didn't at the time. I was fully supportive of Saad creating Echo. Jason and I were obviously having issues at that time, and for many reasons. And I thought that that was the best thing. Cat agrees with Lady K.
Wahid, you since I do not understand
Replaced
that
it with
sentence.
hatred for Sad's troll army. You know what? It wasn't like intentional though. It was like it was how they acted. I mean, how could you not like be frustrated, especially when, Dark's someone that I care about, and seeing people attack him with all these personal attacks like really hurt me. And then, which was funny, that actually upset me more than when they were attacking me. But then they started attacking me and I'm sitting here like, what did I do? Like, this is really weird. I guess all I did was stand up for Dark. I never, made any attacks or anything like that. So it was just all that, the culmination of all those different things, which, I think made my hatred swap a little bit.
Yeah, Matt saying my honest opinion about Echo, except Echo, of course, is the strongest, etc. They have a very good part of community, but they also do have a very toxic one too. I think internally, Echo is really. Why is Dark? Okay, Dark is doing a job. Good. Okay. For any reason blocked. Is that correct, Wahid?
I didn't. Wait, what part is correct?
The Dark blocked here, but I think Dark is kind of trying to take care here.
I didn't see it. I didn't see anything.
I think that is what you answer right now. But I think initially Echo is really nice community, and that is what I think too. I mean, Bunny was there also a whole time, a long time, and he said that. I think it is really a small amount of which is the issue there. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's on them. Of course, internal drama happens, but overall, initially they are nice to each others, but outside they probably hella toxic.
Yeah. And that was kind of the problem that we ran into as well.
As I say, it is not. You can have that game hate against each other, and that is totally, that is totally fine. No one is arguing about that. When the personal stuff is kept out in future, and I feel like there is, you can always make it better. We will meet again, and then we will see how it goes, and then we will see how that is looking forward. There's a pretty big difference between being toxic and attacking people personally. Toxic should describe trash talking about game things. Attacking people personally is just sad, lonely people. Exactly. All I did was say my opinion at the whole Dark and you situation and how it was not right. And ever since, I've been absolutely tormented by random accounts in Discord. People are weird. So yeah,
Yeah.
that is kind of the things what I heard and what is just happening. But I feel like it is really, people have also to see that it's only a very few amount of people. But I feel like it's also the responsibility of the leadership handle that stuff. That is my personal opinion. If it gets too far and goes on and on and on,
I mean, I've seen people make comments from EIS that, their comments might not have been like the best, and then Dark immediately handles it. I mean, we've seen him ban people from WC before, right?
Yeah.
So I think that it is the leadership who has to, knock that stuff out right away and say, this isn't appropriate. We're stopping this, versus the leadership who, I don't know if they're afraid of confrontation or what the deal is. But without them saying, hey, this isn't right, regardless of if you're a big spender or not, it's just not appropriate behavior.
Hi, Noor.
Hey, Noor.
Welcome. So I mean that is pretty much a story about Bunny, and if Bunny wants to join us, and we have a cool Yapcast with him as a special guest, but he would really be a cool first special guest, because we anyway thought about it, that we have some special guests, and if Bunny agrees and come over, is here chill with us in a Yapcast, we maybe do one during the week if we find the time all together. I think Sunday 15 UTC will be around, if we are not late, will be around the fixed Yap time in future, because it's just for both of us. Always a good time. Dark has taken my rights, God saying, as I've been laughing.
Oh yeah. They were trying to fix the Discord roles, and so Guts was like, because since Guts, does his thing, it was funny because they were trying to fix it all, and then Guts is like, my rights are gone.
Hey, what's up, Maggie from TT? Welcome. Scheiße saying, not gonna lie, against us this season, they weren't any personal attacks except one player from MFD, but from Echo side. except one player from MFD, but from Echo side. What does that mean in the car? Oh, but from my English is. It was constant in game toxicity, which is annoying, not gonna lie, but I just didn't read VC. I mean, but that is what I mean. Game trash talk, fine. Call each other the worst ones, game related. That is what we talk about. It's totally fine. Echo was chill versus BTX in World Chat. Think it's mostly an EIS and TFS hatered.
Yeah, it's definitely bad.
When you're asking, aren't Echo and BTX global allies? At one point, I saw that when they allied the season against us, but I think that looks now a little bit different after that KVK.
Yeah, I think so too. And it'll be interesting to see, I feel like so many big alliances go through a period where they really struggle. And it'll be interesting to see, with Echo and the different dynamics, how long they stay at the top. Because, I mean, you see this with every single alliance, TFS, Noir, even I think EIS at some point was lower power when they migrated or when they, moved to a different server. So I think that you kind of see this play out again and again. And it would be interesting to see, how Echo's going to hold. I mean, and look at WB, they're way up there.
Yeah, they are. I mean, but you have to say, I mean, WB made their way up there step by step by step by step. Elegant just built a cool team, and WB is, in my opinion, the alliance which definitely have, when you look at the average, I mean, there is still a high average now with all the recruitments, but 143 million. But we faced a WB when we had a little bit lower power or lower numbers than them. I think power-wise, we were kind of similar.
Yeah.
I don't remember fully, but we faced them in a 1 versus 1, but we had, I think, 30 people less or something, and they had 4 shells, and we only 2 shells, because we just migrated to a new server, so we had only our 155 people, and only 2 shells were up-leveled, where you could even place a bastion, and we fighted them, and we did won this zone, but they gave us a rough fight with their 4 shells, 4 bastions, more people. And they put in effort. And so this is what you have always to see. WB, they have a little bit their downtime, yes. But in the season against us, they were setting alarms in the middle of the night checking. So they have the spirit. They have the spirit and the effort. So well-deserved here in the top ranks.
Actually don't know. I don't know there are 5. He's one of the few that I've never ran into before. But I've heard he's a really cool person.
Is it Nagi or is it Naichi saying Naichai?
Nagi?
Nagi? Yeah, I can't wait to see if the new EIS can withstand Echo. We will see. I mean, there is still a little bit of gap. I mean, the average power is 15 million down here on the EIS side, but I can definitely say we are definitely hyped about here fighting the top KVK again, and we will see how it goes. We will definitely give our best. That is what we can say.
I mean, it was funny because you have people in our AC who's like, I will do anything to beat Echoes. I mean, that passion is definitely there. And sometimes the passion is, what pushes you.
Shaiso saying, global allies, no, I don't see us allying Echo again unless it was forced. Okay.
Morning, Nika.
Morning.
True, EIS is dead. EIS is dead. Yep.
But I mean, it will be. I mean, that server here is kind of crazy. I really hope the devs look at this and see it's a new server and put them in KVK number 3 or 4 or something like that, because for them it would be not the right place either. But yeah, we'll never know. The devs have always normally the 6th server joining a KVK is always a surprise. But if they skip the newest server, and I mean that is probably what is happening, then maybe BTX make it into the top KVK or 25IW also. They're very close.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how they do the matchup.
It's Shy, Kat. It's Shy from BTX. That's why I mostly say the real names when I know it. And because Shai was so cute, when I started my YouTube, that was against EXP, and he was one of my first subscribers, and he did it with 2 accounts, and then I figured out at one time Matt is him because it depended on him on which account he was. Weird name.
I know it's so confusing when people have different names. I never know who they are, and then I feel bad because I act like I don't know who they are, but I do with the real name.
I was wondering why you kept saying Shai, so yeah, because it's him. Because it's him.
EIS is dead until Chief comes back. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
So the singer's cat. So because one time at the beginning, so he was subscribing to me, and then I didn't know who he is either. Because when people use different names here and on game, I do not know who that is. You're right. And then I was continue asking, and he explained me, "Oh, it's me, Scheiße." So then I knew it. And he's really one of my first subscribers. So he always has a special place in my heart here.
Yeah, and he's always very what's the right word? Like fair in his comments. I think that he's always fair to different alliances
Yes.
when he makes his comments.
And he also always say he enjoyed the bantering, but he's not kind of really going bad or something like that. And he can has his opinion too. That is what I say. People can have the most different opinions on the COD Discord and everything as well. I think that is super valid. And yell at each other, don't like each other, want to fight each other, and that is all fine. I mean, that is the reason why we play war games, right? That is the
Yeah, and
reason
it's
why
fun
we
when
play.
you have like those dynamics of like arch enemies and like I'm gonna take down this person, I'm gonna take down that person. I mean, it's fun, right? It makes it way more fun when you have an enemy than when you don't.
Applecat asking, you think Echo and will face in Roots of War League? I mean, I do think we will face at some point. It kind of depends when in the playoffs, but I think EIS and Echo has the best Roots of War Leagues teams out there. From them, I know. There are also some other goods out there, but I can imagine that at some point when we go a little bit further in the playoff, when you have to kick each other out, that at some point we 100% will face them. Unless someone does a big mistake before and don't make it to that point where we face each other. That is
Yeah, imagine losing to like a random team. Oh,
I
'cause you
know
don't have
so
people
many
show up
people
or
joining the
something.
Discord, guys. We can answer you later, or maybe when you can take care a little bit because I cannot watch the Discord beside. But I get all. Do you by the way hear my Discord pings for any reason? I have now every Discord ping on. Now on every Discord server I get pings and it makes ping ping ping. Oh, I hope you don't hear that on stream.
I don't hear it, but I'm like different. So I don't like because I'm calling in versus the other way. So I don't know. Guess the blood feuds in game are fun to watch play out till one side ends. Vanu says yes, we hear
Oh my
them.
god.
Oh no.
I get all the pings from Doug. It is a setting on my computer. I think after I did the update on Discord, it's now here, but it's fine. We definitely hear them. Oh my god. How can I mute that? How can I mute them real quick? I have no clue.
It's funny too because poor Murda, they were on like a voice call last night for
Yeah.
like hours and hours and hours
Yeah.
trying to figure out this server. It was like so funny. I was like, oh my god! I checked back later and I
You
messaged
missed it
Dark and
on
I'm like,
purpose.
100%. I messaged Dark 4 or 5 hours later, and then I said they're still going,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh my god."
Change to do not disturb, then the sounds are gone. Let me check that out. Here, do not disturb online. What is that here?
Weird. I would have thought when you're streaming, it would change the setting automatically or something. That's so funny though. Yes, we definitely hear them. We definitely hear them.
Yeah. We have to put it.
Why didn't you guys
But
say
then,
something
but then,
earlier? I
but
hope
then
we're
it
not
doesn't
annoying
show
you.
I'm streaming the Yapcast. So is that not bad either?
Well, it's probably better that they don't hear the ding ding ding.
Yeah.
That would drive me insane.
Yes. We make that here for an hour, guys. So now we have please do not disturb. Do not disturb
There we
Princess
go.
busy streaming. Yes.
Someone's gonna go and like ping you 100 times.
Because I
just so
have
the
you
ding, ding, ding happens.
from every EIS channel, from the new Discord now. Everyone is figuring out stuff, and I hope some of my mods take care of all our new Discord members here. I can already wish you a good trip. Um,
Oh, good. Lord Death said the pings are pretty quiet.
that didn't sound like that at the beginning. Look at Lady K. Haha, bading, bading. Oh,
Oh my
Paradise
goodness.
didn't I told you earlier I embedded it in that computer stuff. Here you see it live. So is
I know,
that
poor Murda. It's his
yeah.
job to kind of make sure that Princess is set up, him and Vanyo, and they have their work cut out for them.
I will humble all. It's Apex versus the World Craven thing. The pings are pretty quiet. Okay, so it is fine. So who versus the world? I mean, Echo is probably ready to take a little bit of more of matchup because I think the last season was not so exciting for them, or the last 2 seasons was not so exciting for them. So I think Echo is ready taking a matchup which is maybe not so much in favor. So we have just to see who will end up together. How are you bad at computer stuff? I'm super bad. You should ask
It's so true.
you should ask Kex, Shadow, Murder, Venue, Silas. These were the people who were setting up with me streaming for. It took us, I think, 2 months till I had till I had with my iPad and my MacBook. I was streaming, and I have here still Apple Air, AirPods with a cable
Yeah.
stuff like that. I I had literally nothing, and I had to set it all up with Streamlabs, and I had no clue, and they were helping me with yes. Here, when you're saying, "Oh my God," it took us really 2 months to set up everything, and then I got some super chats and stuff like this, and then I bought a PC, and now it got a little bit better, but we're still working on some stuff. Oh, Guns is in the house.
Hey,
Welcome. How
Guns.
are you
Hey,
doing?
Captain.
Our captain is here as well. Another Yapcast. You guys are also late.
Guns, I think you got gifted a membership from Jason. I think you were one of them.
Did he true Guns got the gifted membership from Jason, I think, one time. Or was it from Prey?
Yeah.
Or from Prey? I do not know. TFS and
Oh, maybe it
WA
was. I don't
Dashred.
know.
I think WAO, where's WAO on the list? We had so many lists, we changed that today. So WAO is rank 11.
Yeah. 23.4.
I mean, we got some free people from WAO. I mean, Captain, you can maybe say recruiting wise, but you also gain some people, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think WAO gains also some people.
That's another one that I think some people are sleeping on. I think that they can give us a show.
I was in Roots of War, so couldn't make it. I mean, I hope
See?
you. I hope.
TFS Roots of War. I told you.
Yeah, true. TFS was in Roots of War, but I mean, this kind of Roots of Wars we have already at 19 UTC today. I mean, at the beginning they are super easy, but I know that Guns is making a whole new plan for and he's the Roots of War lead now, and figuring everything out. So he has probably fully focused. So totally understandable. Yeah, we got 52 in Captain. Wow, that is great.
Oh, that is huge. Holy moly, imagine doing that recruitment. Like, Dart complains even about all of his recruitment he has to do, let alone 52 people.
TFS and WA not died, but they got a merge. Burhan saying, I mean, I heard people talking about that, but I feel like TFS and WO will be both exist as own servers. I mean, maybe at one day they decide to merge, but I feel like right now they are both in some spots you can work on, and you're in a good spot.
As we also recruited 50 people. Did we?
Is it 50 people though?
Okay, then I feel bad. Then I feel bad of making fun of you.
I do think I do not know the correct number of the new recruits in the meantime, but we recruited a ton of new people and really, 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 really good players. I mean, we can show them real quick here on the stream. I do not know if everyone is in rank 2, and maybe Venue, if you like, update that here a little bit. So, but these are definitely some of our new recruits, and we got some really, 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 really good players over here, active, yeah, powerful. So
And said that they got 12, it was rough, and they did 930. That's the thing too, is I mean, when you're rebuilding or doing any kind of rebuild, you have to make sure that you bring in the right kind of players, because that really sets the atmosphere and it sets the mood almost of that alliance. So you have to be very careful, especially when you know those players are going to be almost the larger than the players you currently have.
Yeah, okay.
Best Yapcast on COD. Thank
Okay.
you.
When you is updating it for me, then we can look when he's done. He can tell me. Then we can go through it. So it is really. But this is kind of the list from yesterday. What can kind of give us an idea that the next top KVK will be Echo, EISWB, Rage, Safe, and I think NTS also. Then we have that Chinese server. I think the devs will not put a server 500 plus with us together in the top KVK, maybe in the top 2 or 3, but I do think it will not be in the top KVK. And then we have to see if it will be BTX, 25IW, ROG, A2G. I think WAO probably in the second KVK here. But it's interesting. I feel like the average player is saying a lot of. And there you can still also see, guys, TFS. Maybe here down on the total power, but the average power is good. So it is not only about the quantity of players you have. It's also about the quality of players. How many bigger players you have who have everything maxed and some stuff like this. Captain and TFS merge is K4E saying.
You know what? I could never see that because I think they're both strong personalities. And I think they'd both want R5. And I mean, despite what BTX thinks, because they have 4, 5, 10 R5s, whatever, I think that you really need one R5. When you have two, especially strong personalities, I mean, what are you going to do if you disagree on something? It becomes this massive issue.
Gun saying, F me, we're not even on the list. You are on the list. You're still on the list here.
Yeah. You're number 24.
Yeah.
You're there.
You're there.
I was gonna say you're last, but then I didn't like that.
Wahid, try to say nice how you know. Okay, you did.
Try.
I'm trying. Yeah.
Always try and be positive.
And we are.
Captain says
okay.
Captain better than Jason.
Oh, we have now that thing.
Like the only.
I know that Captain
that
and Jason always argue who is a Captain bigger than Jason, Jason bigger than Captain, and I think. And then sometimes said something about that. They have their little saying. I haven't fully gotten it, but I remember that Captain bigger than Jason.
Time didn't we do a poll? I think we did a poll.
Yeah, we did
who's better, Captain Jason.
And then Captain better.
Wasn't Dark on there too? Or else he got offended that he wasn't on there. I can't remember.
TFS is good for real. I might have to charge Jason more low.
You should. Mental, what should it be like? Emotional damage.
We have to say, TFS has the biggest streamer of Call of Dragons guns. They have Jason, which is definitely one of the most dedicated leaders in the game. TFS will always be there. We have no doubts. Okay, thank you, Venue. I will check our recruits now, so we can look a little bit at them. So this is we can go through. I think that is some people sometimes Captain just leave the alliance.
Jason pinged TFS Discord and my votes went up. That's funny.
Oh my god. I mean, okay, Dark won at that point, but it was we had say it was a little bit maybe biased because for sure we have a lot of people from EIS watching, so
it's all like EIS, so yeah, very biased, but still.
That's what triggered Jason. Okay. So these are our new recruits. We have Chrysolite, we have Fluffy, we have Vin, we have Huskiki, we have Spartan, we have Judgers, we have Machine, we have Yuri, we have Gutser, we have Alibaba, we have Nikki, we have Panda Sama, we have XM5, we have Trust, we have Conscious, Royal J, Bloodline, Be My Lover, Cow, Fearless, Kago, Cap K, All, Xin of B, Godluck, Min, Nagoyat? Oh, I'm not sure. But Min, we just say Min, Mandan, Bunny, John Wick, JJ, Arsenal, Hamster X, 2-Bit, Karelian, Veneno, and Iceman here. And I do not know if anyone is right now missing in the shell, so sorry for not telling you, because people are changing shells, getting resources from alliances and stuff like this. So I think the recruiting on EIS side was super cool. Definitely. I mean,
you definitely saw Dark cooking. I mean, it was crazy. I think that like at one point he had been awake for 4 days. I'm pretty sure it was 4 days because he was talking to people from all the different time zones, so he couldn't sleep. And it was like the craziest thing because then he like passed out for like 2 days or something. I don't remember, but it was wild.
Yeah, and Paradise also saying in terms of average power, TFS is rank 8. And I think that is what you have always to keep in mind. That's also when that new server here is coming. They have a lot of you have also, I feel like, yeah, power is one indication, but you have to look also at the second one. And then you have also consider facts resource healing, how are the heroes and artifacts and stuff looking. I mean, the power kind of give an indication for that. But it is really when people look at this, is a matchup fair, is this fair or whatever, you have really to you have to put the work in, look at these numbers as well, and then also with your knowledge you have from the players. For example, Echo, the amount of resource heal they are willing to spend, that is huge. That is huge. So
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just crazy. And I mean, when you look at TFS, I mean, you have someone as dedicated as Jason who won't let it fail. I mean, Jason sometimes gets in his own way, but at the end of the day, you have very few R5s that are that passionate and that are that dedicated. So I think that, you see that, and you know that even though TFS is down right now, I know they're going to get back up there. Maybe not number one, but they're going to get back up there.
I mean, it is the same with EIS. EIS, I mean, since I joined EIS 1 year and 2 months ago, people kept saying EIS is dead, EIS is disbanding. I heard that when I even joined. The first season we had was a NAP season against Noir in TFS, and since that I hear EIS is disbanding, we lose all our big players. I do not know how often people told our whales will leave us, and they are still here, and they are still here. I don't know. Every season it says, oh, be back, and Humble may be leaving. No, they are still here. We hanging out in
They're
voice
stuck
chats
with us.
together. So it's really, and EIS back on rank 2, and I think really deserved, because I feel like Doug is doing a great job, and our leadership is just super good organized. And that is at the end of the day, and that's why the active dedicated leaders will always play a role in here. They maybe have a bad face, but they will always find a way to come back. Captain
Exactly.
saying,
I mean, you see.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, you see leaders like Dark, and I mean, again, a leader that is so dedicated. Like I said, he was up 3 or 4 days doing recruiting. I mean, that is crazy to me. So I can't stay up 24 hours, let alone 3-4 days. So again, it's that dedication that makes alliances successful. And that dedication, I think, also all trickles down. If you see your leader that dedicated, then you're going to become that dedicated.
Yeah. Jake saying, thanks for the gifted Jason, such a sweetheart. It's cute. I mean, so Captain was asking EISWB Rage, hearing it's locked already, true or false. I cannot answer that. They can probably only Dark to answer. After saying Cap, they saying it's not confirmed, but it's happening. I mean, we will see first.
I know.
First, we even have to see who is on the same KVK, right? What is the situation? But we will see what happens then. BTX already back in Echo Discord? What does that mean, BTX already back in Echo Discord? Oh, did they went away when they were enemies against each other, and then probably they had... We will see. Echo is a bank. It's not easy to beat the bank. True. Come on, Dark. Confirm. Where's Dark?
I think that he's probably in VC, ignoring us.
Is he in VC?
Because he's probably... Yeah. You know what, Dark? We need you to come to the Yapcast, because
when you attack him, that he ends as captain. Because we don't know. The thing is, Dark is stealing the Diplo things Dark handles, and he's informing us always. So when there is brink of war and the matchmaking, I mean, a Friday reset next week, Friday to Saturday reset, we get the matchmaking party. Then we will see who is on our server, and then the Diplo talks and everything is there, and then we have normally a town hall, and then we get announced when there is a Diplo decision already made. Then we will see who will fight each other. But I do really assume Echo EISWB Rage is, in my opinion, be really secured in the top KVK, unless the devs have some fancy new ideas.
Yeah, well, Rage is tricky, because Dark and KT get along really well, but Dark and Duz not so much. I remember when I last talked to Duz about this, which was like, I don't know, a month ago maybe, I said, wouldn't it be fun if we were allies? And he gave me this like awkward gif back. So he's like, you're awesome, but Dark, So, I don't know though, because some people don't get Dark's sense of humor. Like, he does stupid stuff, but he does it just on purpose to like get people going. So, some people get it, some people don't. If you don't get it, you're probably not going to like Dark. If you get it, then you will. So I think that, some people might have the wrong idea about him and how he acts in or in private especially. So I think that plays a role as well.
It took me a while as well in the whole EIS to get that kind of humor sometimes there. In the meantime, I always say they changed me. But the kind of humor. But now I'm already getting back. Dark coming. I do
stupid stuff.
Oh.
Dark Captain was asking if it's confirmed that we would ally with Rage and
Rage and WB. If EIS, WB, and Rage is confirmed, and we said only Dark can answer that.
We're asking for you to confirm. Oh my goodness. I really don't think so. But
devs with fancy new ideas and of COD, as we know. God saying Dark's give my rights back.
He's still trying to get those Discord roles.
No, Dark
has dark humor.
He don't have a dark humor. He has just his own special humor. But a lot of EIS people have. EIS has but in the meantime, I'm super. At the beginning, I didn't understand the jokes, and they always had to explain me the jokes. It was annoying. It was so annoying. At the beginning, I only asked Murder and Venue in our group chat what that means. And sometimes I feel I kind of ask in VC. And I get over the point that I was embarrassed to ask about what a joke means. And now they are used on explaining it to me. And they sometimes directly, and Princess for you, that means this and this and this.
Well, it was like that mail that Dark sent out, like, hey, we're going to go FFA. Oh my Everyone thought it was serious. Like, you even thought it was serious.
Yes.
And then you had to go to Dark and ask him. And he's like, no, it's a joke. Because some people just don't get the sense of humor. I don't know.
No, it was like, so Dark was sending out that fun mail about FFA. And it was obviously a fun mail. So he thought everyone will understand it. And then I was seeing the mail and I was asking Murder and Venue. And I said, oh, when that changed that we go FFA, I'm wondering. And they said, Princess, when will you ever get that it is satire? And I was like, okay. I didn't get the joke.
These new people who got confused. It's just funny.
But Dark said, who would we be allies before we even know what KVK are in? Or is this WB and EIS allies next season, Dark? Dark is now the... Well, good to hear we are allied with WB. Echo in trouble then.
Papa Llama says, we are talking about people not understanding Dark's sense of humor. He doesn't even understand it himself. WBR4 said EIS and WEA allied. Unsure about Rage, though. Eliga loves Rage.
Iggy, thanks for the subscribe. Do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, Humble Pie is in the house. Either
Humble
or FFA is what we are doing. Humble Pie. I mean, Humble was really active about talking about that in COD Discord as well. But Humble, you skipped the party games. Humble, you skipped our party games night.
I told him that you were all upset. So we're supposed to do party games.
He sent me flowers. I have to say, he sent me flowers to apologize. That was really cute.
Good. We had it all planned, but then Humble was hungover, so we couldn't do it.
Yeah, we had all super planned out, and we had such a good plan, and we were looking. But we had a good night. We had a good night. I think the night before or so, when we was rewatching some stuff, it was also fun. So, but I forgave him.
Thank you, Captain. That's so sweet.
Keep killing it, Princess and White. Time to prepare for barbecue. Have a good day at all. Captain, enjoy your barbecue.
Enjoy it.
That sounds like such a alliance. They just formed. They cannot be dead. They just merged.
They're very alive.
I do think you cannot get a slower Ray Cloud and Danny that so easy.
No, it's not Wahid's birthday. No. They used to do this to me. They
used to me as well.
Do they really?
No,
when I was in TFS, they'd always do it in Echo.
Now, EIS. every KVK they put that in the world chat, and people were really seriously believing that and DMing. And I got DM's birthday, and I had to say, no, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. And then they even do that when we get new members, that they say that, and then the new members think I have really birthday, and I get really cute birthday messages in DMs, and I feel bad for the people because I
Yes.
don't have birthday. So this is a really a
Yes.
curse. So we can give that. I gladly give that curse to you, Wahid. You can. You can
Oh
deal
my
with all of
gosh.
the
No,
ads.
I finally got out of the curse. I don't need to take it again.
We don't need it. At
Lady
Humble,
K
it's
says
not
every time you
FFA.
guys do
Just picking to lose to Echo then. I do not understand.
every time you guys do party games, I'm working. That's true, Lady K. You need
Yeah,
to stop
true.
working. Or as Princess likes to tell Murda, you need to just get a new job.
Yes.
Because this isn't working.
Yeah, you all need to get remote jobs. And then Murda had some good ideas because he was in his job, he couldn't talk in VC, and we were like, you need a new job and stuff like that. And then he said, we have two options. I either get Wahid's ex and get 30K, or Princess pays me as a main mod. And then
both of us were like, no.
Then he had business plans with Dark. Princess to TFX next season, FA sure. What is FA? For sure?
For sure. For sure.
For sure. Okay.
DFS Princess?
Nah.
No. EIS Princess forever.
Yes. I mean, people
no,
should
happy birthday.
I think is it my 7th season or 8th seasons in the first
TFS,
yeah, I was about to say TFA. Yeah, yes.
She's a spy.
Jesus
She's
Christ.
A spy.
She's a spy. Is it my 7th or 8th season in EIS?
I don't know, but you've been here a long time.
When you help me out, you're good in that. The NEP season, then we got the BDO season, then we got the I think it's the 7th season in EIS, which is coming.
That's crazy.
Or the 8th?
I feel like I've been in so many alliances.
Yeah, before in G2, I had to change alliances as well because always the leadership was inactive or they was not doing something or so. And that was super annoying. And then I finally find EIS, it should be 7th, yeah. And then I finally found EIS. And this is really a place where all I ever ask for are online R4, online R5, organized R4s. And everything is just settled up well and additional, and that is for me the most important, a cool, good community where you have funny chats, where you have voice chats, play other games sometimes, and just have a good time together. So, I don't know, it's our princess's spy. I would be the worst spy on earth because everyone can directly see if I would try to lie.
You're a horrible liar. I mean, I am
Yes.
too. Every time we play like not Among Us, but the
yes.
Office game
Yes.
or any game like that where you have to lie, I do so bad. Like Dark knows immediately that I'm lying.
When we played first
like,
time
kinda
Among
giggle.
Us, they said, Princess, you cannot play with us anymore because it's so obvious when you're lying. I think Jay said that. Jay or Miku said that it's so obvious when you're lying. It's not fun with you. You're not
Yep.
good.
Well, and then I would always tell Dark, I'd like walk up to him and be like, do you want to form an alliance? He'd figure it out. So I'm like, let's go together. Like
Princess is terrible at Among Us in lying games. I really am. Because and then Dark always exposed me. So she said, Princess, I know you. Now you can make it up. And then he convinced everyone, and then I'm out again because I failed in lying. I need to train them more before we have the next Among Us. I will be a new tactic. I tried some tactics,
so
but they
hard.
also failed. So maybe I get better. We will see. Maybe
you
some
just
process.
accuse Maku, or whoever accuses you, you accuse Maku.
I did that too. I did that too with Dark. But then Dark got upset that I randomly accused him every Among Us. And then when you said, Princess, that's not how the game is played. You cannot just only accuse one person. So it was a terrible idea. So we have to work on that. Maybe I need to learn how to lie correctly.
I know, we need to practice. I don't know.
So Wahid, can you handle the chat for 4 minutes and I get a new drink and then you?
Absolutely. Deal.
Spouse.
Oh, DSR, why did you kill Humble? Princess, no. Lady K
Don't
says me and Wahid.
DSR. Okay, BRB Wahid. You handle that.
Me and Wahid need to start our own business and work remotely and yap all the time with Princess. It's true. Lady K and us have the nicest yaps. We just was it last night? I think it was last night or the night before we were yapping. And she took a break from work so that she could yap. Wahid, you know what's funny is when you go out to eat with classmates and they tell the staff it's your birthday. True. I hate that so much, and especially the places where they sing or something. I don't think they do that much anymore, or I don't go to those kind of places anymore. I don't know, but yeah, I hated that so much. Princess is terrible at Among Us and lying games. N says, I know when a woman lies because they tell me they love me. No, that's so sad. Name a time when you see them speak at the same time. Who? McWho and Princess? One thing is when Princess is accusing someone, she does it for the next 5 rounds, even if the person doesn't do anything sus. You know what? Dark and I were talking about that the other day. Like, whoever accuses her, she'll accuse them and just not stop. That will be the person. Like, that is the strategy. Yeah, Dark says if anyone accusing her, she blames that person for the rest of the night. That's so true. It doesn't even matter. They can be like doing their tasks, they can be like whatever, and she'll accuse them. Princess hold grudges. That's true. You know what though? It's funny because Princess is bad, but then I'm terrible too. I'm really not good at lying. I would be a horrible if I had to lie in any serious situation, I would just be so bad at it. I can't do it because I start giggling a little. That's the problem. Oh, Tans! I missed that chat. Tans, you have to come play the Office game with us. It's really fun. I don't know when we're going to play it next because we keep trying to plan it and then it doesn't work out, but I think it'd be really good. Princess is terrible among us. Why did you kill Humble? I heard about that. I heard that she killed Humble when he was drunk or something. Grudges are good. Blood feuds are even better. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? We have our feud with Echo, so I think that most people are going to be ready for that KVK. Which is good. You got to have a KVK about or like that. I had a blood feud with Mephisto for a while. Well, he had a blood feud with me. I wasn't really blood feuding with him. And it made the game so much more fun. Well, Jason had a blood feud with Mephisto. And it made the game so much more fun because, you know, they're always going back and forth and stuff. And the trash talk was actually really funny. They weren't really personal, so it was just funny stuff. That was actually how Jason got the dolphin name, is because Mephisto came into World Chat. Jason said something like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to playing with you." And then Mephisto said, "Playing with me? You're just a little dolphin, and I'm a kraken." It was really funny. Killing Humble when he's drunk is crazy. Ain't a feed. Abda, that's bullying. I know. I mean, how could you kill Humble? He's like the nicest guy. Dolphin. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. But Lady K, you need to come play with us too. You know what we should do? We should do a public one maybe.
Oh, I was
where
muted.
everyone can come.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. I was just saying we should do a public party game where everyone can come and play.
Oh, true. It is funny with Princess hold crunches in Among Us. Maybe.
I was saying how when someone accuses you, then you accuse that person for the rest of the night.
Okay. Yeah, it is like this. It is like this. Angry Chance is in the house. Oh,
Yes,
sweetheart is here. I killed Humble live on his stream. I killed really Humble live on his stream, and he was keep telling, "Who killed me? Who killed me?" And it was me.
And were you like right next to him or something? Like it was very obvious it was you.
Yeah, it was very obvious. It was just a fun night. We had a good time together. But we have maybe make one time official where people can join our cool party games. Because in EIS we get rejected for party games. We have to say that Wahid and me are trying to push that anyone plays with us the Office game, and no one is joining us.
Well, and now Dark and a few of them started Soul Mask. I don't know if anyone's played it, like a survival game. So now we've lost them forever because they're just in the soul. That's what they're doing right now, I think. they're in the Soul Mask world. And, you know, I
Yeah.
remember a year ago, actually, Dark was in Soul Mask world too. And it was horrible. I was like, why aren't you applying to me? Because he'd take like hours. And he'd be like, I'm playing Soul Mask, okay? I'm playing Soul Mask. Like,
Oh, I was in that voice chat, and then Riz decided to join that Soul Mask thing, and he was live streaming it, what he was doing in Soul Mask, and he was running for hours through a jungle. It was so boring. And then only I
and then
heard is
Dark's
Dark was,
making everyone.
yeah, Dark is making everyone gathering cotton for him or stuff like this.
Yeah, cotton and what is it, bronze or something? It's like cotton and bronze or something, but he's making everyone go and collect for him. I don't know what he's even doing.
We lost our EIS boys to Soul Mask. It is sad, guys. It is sad. But I mean, we have also soon, we have Roots of War. Yeah, not, it's 2 hours from now, a little bit less. Listen, get people together and we will play Riz. Yeah, when we always say this, we had enough people, and Doug always saying it's not enough. It's not enough people. We need to make.
Well, no one wanted to play last time.
Yes, Dark needs to make the ping, because then he is dedicated to it. When he's not pinging, then it's not. Soulmag is a great game, is Krabby saying. Russ, come on. Soulmag is
Well, I guess
Riz
you can
was running
join.
just, yeah, join them. They're running through jungles, and they have to gather things the whole time.
And they're gathering their copper. That's what it was. Their copper, their cotton.
Oh my God,
Soul Mask actually looks pretty good. Oh my God.
Don't help them out. It was Spartan,
No.
Riz, and more people joined that, and we lost all the people. Okay, it's the most underrated game. Okay, guys.
Dark.
We were just sad we lost our boys talking with us and yapping with us.
Dark wants 100+ people involved, or it's not good enough for him.
True.
That is so true. He gets so mad. He's like, why is no one playing? You guys all want to play. You all said you're bored. Now no one wants to play. He'll get 10 people and it's not enough.
It is seriously, guys. I mean, I think it is time. What do you think, Wahid, about the Yapcast? I need some time to prep a little bit for Roots of War as well. Call of Dragons is the most underrated game. I agree, Abda. I feel like Call of Dragons is the most fun PvP game ever I've played. I do enjoy it so much.
It's really fun.
The PvP game, it is really with the open field and the range combat and stuff like this. No other game has it so cool like in Call of Dragons. And that's why I have some people are starting some new projects, and I kind of will support that a little bit in future, because I feel we need more players joining Call of Dragons. We need a higher player base, because the higher the player base for a game is, the better a game goes, and the more devs are willing to invest in the game. And that's what I hope. I feel like Call of Dragons is with 2 years still a new game, and in my opinion has the potential to be really getting big, because it's so much fun. But I think also a problem is it takes a lot of time you need to put in Call of Dragons. With that other games where you have the rally metas, in Call of Dragons you have really to be online and handle all your open field marches. Hey Princess, could I donate $20 to watch my rally guide on stream? If not personal. Epta, you can just share your link here. You have not to donate for it. Just share your video link or send it to me and I share it if it's with the perms not possible. I will share up this video link. I'm the happiest to promote my other content creators. There's no money you have to pay for it. No. I just do that for free. Let me find the link real quick.
Oh, and make sure to click the link up top to join the new Discord. We'll be you'll be able to submit your gossip and everything, and we'll be hanging out there, probably maybe doing some party games because we can't get anyone to play with us. I think they just I don't know. I think that office game they just don't like because we're bad liars maybe.
Let me find the link real quick from the video. Let me find it. Oh, it was anywhere here in our...
Krabby says it's like our ancestor genes coming out. I have survival instincts kicking in.
So this is the link to Abda's rally guide. So that should work, I think. It is a link to his rally guide, because I do like how much effort Abda put in his videos, and I do like his videos a lot. And that is always for free, and I'm the happiest to support anyone here. We have a lot of great content creators in Call of Dragons, so we need Wahid on cam in a penguin suit.
Yeah, we do not. That would be, what's funny is a long time ago, I had gotten a Halloween costume. This is when I was in college. I got a Halloween costume and it was a penguin, and I thought it was so cool. But then my friends and I get ready to go out clubbing, and they look at me and they say, "You are not wearing that out with us. We will pretend not to know you." So I had to change to like some flapper, like, whatever. But I was very disappointed because I really wanted to wear my penguin costume. It was very sad.
I mean, maybe one day Wahid and me sit here both in a penguin costume.
Yeah, it'll be the
Of a
face
camera
reveal.
in the face reveal, yes. Maybe one day. This is the $1 million idea right there. $1 million. I mean, maybe one time. I think it is really more enjoyable to watch a content creator with a camera. And yeah, I think about that topic a long time, and I get controversial. When I ask other persons, some people say me, yeah, for sure, cam is always better, and other people say, yeah, for your privacy and stuff like that, maybe don't do it. So I still haven't made up my mind about that yet. Maybe one day it's happening, maybe not. We will just see. Dual penguin stream gonna go crazy.
True. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Or
my
else
God.
everyone would log off just from cringe. They'd be like, I can't watch this. We're logging off.
That is
Oh.
the best meme ever. We both in a penguin costume sitting there. You need better clubbing friends. Lady K is right.
And the worst part is we got there and there was a guy next to me at the bar, and guess what he was wearing? The penguin suit. So we could have bonded. I would have been in the penguin suit. This other dude would have been in penguin suit. Would have been doing penguin things. I don't know, but I'm very sad about that.
Yeah, up there saying there's pros and cons to face cam. I do agree, but I can only say personal for me. I do like to watch more content as well with a camera, because you see the face impressions, and the body language of the person. So I do enjoy it more as a viewer as well. No way we're 23rd will be cooked. Erkan saying, oh, are you from ED on the list? He's probably referring to the list, which is still here. It's definitely better, but it's all what you are comfortable with, to be honest. Yeah, Gans. I mean, that is what I have to make up my mind, and I think this is a decision you have, especially I think as a girl. Maybe it's a little bit different as a girl to do it, and yeah, we have to see another 30K X. Lady K saying.
Dude, it could have been.
Okay, guys. So we definitely have next Yapcast on Sunday again, right, Wahid? And we maybe we have to talk to Bunny if we make a special episode during the week with him directly live with us in voice chat. Then he can say his experience and everything, and we can just yap a little bit together. A penguin, a princess, and the bunny. Hi, Blade. So guys, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you drop a like on the stream, join our Discord. There we will be typing wise a little bit this week to get the infos more from you. You can also, there is a thank you venue so much. There's also a Yap box where you can deliver infos, and it will definitely stay anonymous, only what you are sharing with us on infos, and we will keep your name out, and we only share what you are willing to join. But if you give us the content, sometimes we try to keep up during the week, but sometimes not so easy. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, and Wahid, is there anything else we have to say?
No, just stay tuned, because we're going to be bringing a lot more spicy information as we go.
Oh yes, juicy. It's gonna be juicy.
Yes.
Guess who is there? King Slore mate. Okay, I have to. Slore, am I allowed to show this screenshot? I probably am. I think it is fine.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It is so funny.
So the other Yapcast day, after Slore was sending me a DM. Where do I have it here in links? I mean, we can just put it up, guys. So Slore was texting me, why can't I comment on your Yapcast? Do you need to send me an invite or something? And then I said, because you're not a subscriber. And then he said, how do I subscribe? And I sent him, you have just to click the subscribe button. And it was hilariously funny. I put that today on the Apex Discord as well. And I said, Ray and Danny, you have to teach him how to use YouTube.
Grandpa Slore.
Yeah, I said Grandpa Slor. You have to introduce him into the computer stuff, but Slor is really a good friend. I do like him. He has a great humor. He's a great person, and with his Apex project now together with the merge of BXS, Elite Players, and EVG, there's gonna be a lot of fun. She wants to roast me alive.
Yeah.
Slor, I
Oh
will.
my gosh.
Slor, I will later send you also the invite to my Discord. I have to send it to you.
Yeah, Slore is so funny. I mean, he always makes me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Slor is unique. I will never forget when we had when EIS and BXS were allied, and then we needed Bastion, and it was at that time where I think you couldn't be the garrison lead in a Bastion when you are not. So Warband did not work. Oh, Project in the house! Oh, thank you so much for your super chat. Yapcast is fire, like and subscribe. Thank you. So EIS and BXS were allied, and we needed a Bastion garrison. And then Dark said, "Okay, we need Slore. I need to tag Slore." So Slore was joining the voice chat, and he was saying, "Damn, I just made a steak, and it's perfect, and it's ready to eat, and now I have to do that Bastion fights." It was against GG and RAC. That was hilarious. I mean, we had a good time.
I told Princess, I said, you never get in between Slore and his steaks.
Yeah,
Never.
never ever. Love you both,
Aw, love
Princess
you
and
too,
Wahid.
Slore.
Oh, he's cute. So thank you everyone, Protein and Jason and everyone here for the super chats. I do appreciate the support so much here on the channel. I told to Wahid I need definitely to get some headphones, or how is that called in English? Yeah, the struggle is not so horrible anymore. I do really appreciate that. We do appreciate the dedication for the Yapcast. So many viewers here. So yeah, drop a like. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Good luck for the Roots of War out there. And see you next Sunday and maybe during the week again. We will see.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Happy gaming and much love. Till the next Yap time.